Alrighty, guys, welcome back to the podcast. My name is Andrew. Brandon here with me, like always.
What up?
Thanks for checking out the views. We got a special guest for you today. The man, the myth, the legend himself, the short
midget.
the short king of kings.
The man, the myth, the midget, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, the man, the midget.
Yep.
The king of the short kings.
Hey, at least I'm a king though.
The toxic man himself, Mr.
You're
Alex
savage.
Duran. How you doing, boy?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, man?
Round of applause for Alex and
Short.
Even though he
short
showed
king.
up
I'm the king, bro.
really late today.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about what
You
happened.
texted me 8:30. No, you texted. You asked me
I
what
asked
time.
you, just so I got like a time frame.
Yeah,
Of, like,
you
what
missed that
time
mark.
The podcast starts.
You
I
missed
told
that.
him 6.
Honestly,
If you would have said that, yeah.
so it was my fault.
No, I put it on me. I put it
I
on me.
mean, I would hope so.
Then I was still late regardless.
I mean, goddamn, boy, you put that shit on me. Like you, goddamn.
I got work at 2 a.m, bro.
I am sorry. Sir.
Oh my
This shit,
god.
bro.
How you
Finally
doing?
starting to sleep, and then Alex ruins it.
What a guy,
That's
right?
not fair.
Nah, man, but how you living though? How you been? I mean, I know you were on. He's gonna be on Everybody Loves Dilfs, obviously.
Yep.
But the views from the sideline people don't know. I highly doubt they probably do. But how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Just been chilling, so excited to be back in California.
Right.
Definitely missed the weather. Definitely missed everything about California.
I hate the weather.
Yeah.
A lot better than Texas, though. I'll tell you
I'm
that.
trying to go to Alaska.
I
What
would
a
too.
guy.
I don't need a cooler for my White Claws.
I don't know. Just buy it.
Put it on the ground.
Right? But yeah,
My TED
good.
Talk.
Everything be real good.
I can't believe this man just said Alaska. Like, what the hell is he gonna do out there? He ain't fighting no bear. He ain't hunting down penguins.
I would have a whole squad of penguins,
How do you know,
dude.
though?
He's gonna die.
How you know he won't?
He's gonna die.
I would have a whole squad of penguins.
No, you're gonna die. You're gonna listen to Drake and die.
That's a good way to go.
I don't blame him on that. I would do the same
What a
thing.
guy.
I would do the
Anyways.
same thing.
All right, since Alex wants to be late and shit. Let's fucking start this bad boy out, right? What you got for me first, Brandon?
Terry McLaurin?
McLaurin.
McLaurin. I'm sorry. You looks like a strong V right there, my guy.
I'm sorry. That's bad.
I
That's how I do my
apologize
use.
for the mispronounce. He earns a $71 million deal. That is bonkers.
That is bonkers.
How much?
$71 million.
71 million.
3 years, 71 million.
That's the one from Washington Commanders.
71 million.
I hate everything about it.
The Commanders.
He's like, I'm gonna start. It's saying,
Dude, he's not that good.
Nah, he's not.
He only got, what? Man.
But maybe you don't know. Maybe during practice or
No.
something, he's showing some new.
Not enough for
Yeah,
that
but,
money.
but
though.
like,
enough
not for
money.
that.
How do you know?
You can't
I go
give a
based off
receiver
numbers.
of that caliber.
I go based off numbers.
I don't know how that videos, and I'm worth at least $3 million.
I mean, if he was making, I don't know, maybe like a $40 million contract.
For
He didn't even get 100 catches. Like I don't even think he's hit 100 catches yet in his 3 years.
Yeah.
And that's terrible for a receiver. That means you're dropping a lot of balls. Because I know he gets
Maybe
targets.
he has like a special code for all the hot dogs at the stadium,
I mean,
bringing a lot of people in.
That's ridiculous, bro.
He gets a cut off of it.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
nah. I mean, honestly, I don't think he's
Like promo
a
code.
top 3 or 4 receiver.
No, bro.
Right now.
He's bottom
You know what I mean?
half, maybe 12
Yeah.
at best.
Yeah, if that, like,
12
I
at
can
best.
name 5 receivers better than him.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah,
bro.
I don't think he's worth that money though.
Sorry, I had to scoot the thing over so I don't be reaching so far. But,
Yeah, they're wild for giving him that's way too much.
yeah,
That's
not
what-
for McLaurin.
I don't think
McLaurin's
he's
not that
proven.
good.
He hasn't proven enough yet.
He's not that good. I don't think he's that good. I mean, obviously, he's gonna struggle even more because of the fact that they got fucking
Yeah.
Carson Wentz now. He didn't play terribly in Indiana and for the Colts, but he wasn't any good either.
Nah, yeah, he just got bailed out by JT.
Yeah, obviously, when you have that monster back there, you're gonna give it to him all the time.
Yeah, you don't really need you don't need to throw that much.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, but honestly, for this caliber of a receiver, for him to get that money, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like it really is. Like I feel like they overpaid, but I get it why they overpaid. That's all they got. Like who else is really on that offensive side of the ball?
I can't name nobody else.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's
it's Washington at the end of the day. So
it's Washington.
What does it do for Washington? Does it impact it in any way? Or
I mean, for Washington's sake, I mean, it gives them a star per se. I guess he is like considered a star for that team, and it keeps it keeps the fan base coming in. It gives Carson Wentz a solid number one. Because I'll give him that. He's a solid number one receiver.
Yeah, but he's not. He's just not.
He's just
worth
not
that money.
That
yet.
guy.
He's not receiver one money yet.
Hell, like it. You know, he got that money. I don't even think he's better than Christian Kirk.
No.
Like I'm telling you, I can name about like 10, but that's better than him right now. And I'm the blasphemy of Washington to give this money. You know what this is gonna do for everybody else?
What?
Like it's gonna blow the market out now.
As if it wasn't already blown up yet.
Yeah, dude. Like what? 71. What's that per year? Hold up real quick.
How many years?
3 years, 71.
It's at least like
23 million. Roughly. Fact that you gave this man 23 million for the 3 years. Each receiver coming out now is, mind you, Metcalf hasn't even gotten paid yet.
How much? Wait, wasn't 20 million? How much Amari was making a year?
Yeah, Amari was at 20. Okay,
And you're gonna give that man?
he's not better than Amari.
That's what I'm saying. Now he's getting paid as much as Amari.
That's right. DK still has to get paid. And he is not asking anything less than 25. He said, "No, you guys paid that loser 23. No, bro, I want 25."
I would do the same thing too.
You know what I mean?
If I know like this guy's not on my
Jamar
level,
Chase, when his contract comes, oh boy, he's asking for 30.
yeah, he's asking for 30.
I'm saying, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, these bad teams that have, like, the cap room and money throw ridiculous money at these players just because of the fact that they can.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the hell are you doing to the market? Because, like, NFL contract space, like, you probably don't understand how contracts work.
that's how inflation works.
No. I'm like, no.
Good try.
Good try, though, but no.
Inflation. It's all Biden's fault.
Absolutely. No.
Yes, it is.
Because, all right, you know how Deshaun got his, 290?
Oh yeah.
Or 240 guaranteed? The next quarterback coming up
Like 3.
is probably going to get like 250, 260 guaranteed. Like Justin Herbert's coming up. Justin Herbert's going to get 260, 270. Joe Burrow's coming up. He's going to get 270, 280. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it goes off whoever resets the cap, like the top dollar. And then the contracts just go from there.
Okay, but what about Pat Mahomes?
Pat Mahomes is different because that was a 500 million. That's a what? 500. Like
500 mil.
500 million.
So he's a half a billion.
Contract?
But it's a 10-year deal.
That's still insane.
But like, if you look, it's very team friendly. Because like the first two, he's not making that much. So it can still give him time to like get people under contract. Get people under contracts for long terms, and then it's very team friendly. But by like year 3, year 4, that's when his like 50 million comes in.
That's like 10 years and you're done. You're half a billion.
I don't even think
half a mil.
I'll tell you right now.
500 mil, bro.
Half a billion up.
Bro, what's the first thing you do?
If I got it, what, half a million?
No, 500 million. What's the first thing you do? Boom! It just dropped in your account right now.
I would literally pay for someone to record and edit now, so I can take days off and just stand on the sidelines and put it together.
Be the executive producer.
Yeah, just stand on the sidelines like Diddy, dance in the videos and stuff.
Take full credit.
I put it like this.
What would you do with
500 million? Yeah, I don't even know, bro.
Buy
Buy like 3 studios. Buy like 3 studios.
I would literally. That's what I would do.
He'll put
I'd probably
in Prius.
Yeah.
I'd buy
fleet of Priuses. Decks them out like Tokyo Drift.
Nah, I'd buy like a sick ass views from the sideline studio.
I would
probably try to.
That's what I would do. I would buy a bunch of
fucking like professional
One for the one for the views, one for the deals, obviously, and then one for your personal stuff.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I would
do.
do is get a bunch of studios because I know a bunch of artists that know how to engineer music. So
Yeah.
I would just open up like 5 studios and then pay them to be the engineers and stuff.
Right.
They all make music and just start renting. Dude, I would make a killing.
Oh yeah, you would. You'd make cash.
Easy. I'd buy like probably 3 car dealerships.
That's smart.
I would put it like this though. Like I'm gonna come back to this real quick. So for Pat Mahomes for that contract, I'm gonna stick to that. They're gonna redo that contract and like they're gonna redo it like.
What was his last contract?
So it was the rookie deal. Yeah. The rookie deals are very very team friendly. They're like what 4 or 5 years. They're barely like
10 million.
10 million, 15 million,
Unless like you're like a first overall pick and all that.
Yeah, then you get like the 20 mil, 25 mil. It depends how good you
goes
are.
up.
Yeah, like I think he was like a second round pick. I don't even know, but they're gonna redo that deal because I don't see him being this Pat Mahomes year 7, year 8 of that deal. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna give him more years, but they're gonna lower the per year. That way, it's very team friendly, so they can still work under the cap and stuff. I promise you, by year 2 for Terry, they're gonna redo that. They're gonna redo it, and they only redo it if you're not performing.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. What if he does? And then it just goes higher.
Well, you can't redo it up. Like, if you make sense, like they finish the contract out because they're not gonna pay you mid-season to be like, oh, we're gonna do the extension now. It just doesn't make sense. But I just can't believe he got that money, dude.
That's a lot of money.
that's a lot. Of money.
He sucks.
71.
He's not that guy.
You're not that guy.
He's definitely
71 mil.
no. What's next, dude?
Jimmy A.
Jimmy G, bro.
Dude, you can't even
That's not
spell.
an A, bro.
Jimmy,
You want to bet? Hey, Alex, what does this look like?
That's an A. That's an A.
It looks like a lowercase A. You see what I mean?
I could have swore it looks like you.
I like to let the viewers know that me
can't write.
getting names wrong is
This
not
is why
my fault.
this is why I'm in front of the camera.
So
not
what
behind
about
it.
Jimmy G?
Jimmy G, bro?
Jimmy
Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy porn star.
What?
Brady's replacement.
He's a porn star?
No. He just
I
looks
mean,
like
he looks
one.
like a porn star.
If you look at him,
He's got the mustache and everything?
Yeah.
Oh,
That dude-
sick.
With that like
bastard.
structural
yeah, that man is.
plumber or some shit.
Yeah, I'm here to fix your pipes.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a stepbrother?
But look, Jimmy, obviously he's hurt, but San Fran's in the middle of a crisis. Not a crisis, but like a
Turmoil.
yeah, because they drafted Trey Lance, right? I like Trey Lance, I do, but the thing is, you don't move up to get a quarterback in the draft if you're not going to play him, right?
Exactly.
So they need to make a decision.
I mean, they already made that decision when they drafted him, where they drafted him at.
Right, but they should have drafted. I mean, they should have traded Jimmy that year because his trade stock was up.
Yeah.
Now he's hurt. Like first off, he has to come out and get healthy.
His Carfax are all wrong.
Yeah, and then what's gonna happen is like he's gonna have to play. It's kind of like the Baker situation. It's kind of like he has to get his trade stock up. So you got to play him just so
because he don't want to be there already.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't want to be there. Trey's the starter. They're already moving forward with Trey. They're fixing the offense for him, which makes sense because Jimmy's lost a lot of games for them. Like, he is not
That guy.
that guy. I've never liked him. Like, he's had some moments where he's actually really good
Against the Packers.
against the Packers. Yeah, he owns the Packers. I don't know what about it is. He just, every time he sees the Packers, bro, he turns into like Peyton Manning. And that dude's just a monster. Yeah. He throws up for numbers like 310, 330, going nuts, like 4
Persona
touchdowns.
Vendetta, maybe.
I think it's just because it's Robert. I think he knows that Robert's watching this game and he just goes off.
Yeah, I'm going to fuck your day up.
Fuck your day up. It just destroy you. Oh, God. But, and the Rams, too. He kind of owns the Rams. He has a winning record against the Rams.
Yeah.
Like during the regular season, like he's usually always, whooping that ass on the.
Those are always good games.
They always are.
Those are high-scoring games.
Yeah, I think he drops like 40 points. He goes nuts. They all both teams they drop like 40.
the Rams are definitely fun to watch.
Yeah,
They definitely are.
but with Jimmy, I feel like they just need to trade him already. And there's a couple of trade locations that I kind of like.
Who can you see? Who needs a Jimmy G?
A Jimmy G, I feel like the Lions would be okay if they had a Jimmy G.
But you just got Jared Goff.
Fuck Jared Goff.
That's what I'm saying. But like,
Fuck Jared Goff. He sucks.
like you got that guy. You traded for that man. Just to have a Jimmy G come in over.
Fuck him.
All right.
You got the first round pick still. You still got first round picks from fucking the Matthew Stafford trade.
Yeah.
I mean, you still got draft picks. I mean, you're not gonna give up a draft pick for Jimmy G. Because like, honestly, like the other teams have the leverage. Because they know, all the other teams know that San Fran needs to get off him. So like, why would I give you top dollar? Like, put it like a sense. Like if you have a beat that you need to get rid of, right?
Like it's not my best work,
It's not your best work,
but I'm getting.
but
an
it's like
offer for
it's
it.
on a timetable. Like producers and everybody's telling you, "Yo, I need this beat out," right?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna give you top dollar for it because I know you need it out.
yeah. I'm like, yeah,
Well,
just
lowball
take
the
it,
hell
bro.
out of you.
Yeah,
So it's like, why am I gonna give you a first round pick for him? Like, I'm gonna give you a third, maybe a fourth,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna give you. And in NFL, like draft picks are very valuable because there's only so many players on a team, like at least on the sidelines. It's not like the NBA where they like give them out like fucking candy.
Literally.
Honestly. So it's like OKC, like I know I'm going a little off topic, but OKC has like 17 first round picks.
Yeah. And
Like, what are you doing with them?
Like even like with in football for the Rams, like their defense, like 3 years ago, they had 7 first round draft picks on defense alone.
Yeah. I'm saying
Which
like
is why their defense is fucking amazing.
its talent is draft picks are very valuable. So with Jimmy, I just he needs to leave.
Yeah, it's time for Jimmy to get out of there. I think me personally, I don't know anywhere that needs a Jimmy G, like right now.
Really? You don't think the Seahawks would take him?
They got
Who?
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Drew Lock, no. Yeah, Drew Lock, no.
Who do you really think is a better quarterback, Drew Lock or Jimmy G? Dude, if you're taking this on, answer this
Yeah,
question.
Jimmy G, Jimmy G, Jimmy G,
I'm about to
Jimmy
say.
G, Jimmy G.
I'm about to say. Now, all right. Atlanta. I think he'd be okay in Atlanta. I know Marcus Mariota's over there.
I'd take Marcus Mariota.
Over Jimmy?
Yeah,
At least, hey, say what you want about Jimmy.
I would have more fun watching Marcus Mariota.
You want to have fun or win games. You can't do both.
Am I a fan or am I like part of the organization?
It don't matter. Which one you want? You got fun as a fan, but you're going to be losing. You really want that?
I might as well be a Browns fan.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a whole different nightmare. We're not even covering that because I'm so over the Browns. That's a nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was trying to win. So I mean, yeah, Jimmy G could probably fit Atlanta.
Say what you want about Jimmy. Jimmy took that team to a Super Bowl. I mean, I know it's not all him, but hey, he was in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
A lot of quarterbacks to say that they were playing in the Super Bowl right now.
yeah,
It's only a handful.
not bad. Yeah, I mean, Jimmy, it's tough because like, can you really see him proving like he's a top tier quarterback?
I mean, there's moments where he has though, so it's like it's not like it's all been bad.
maybe just one of those players. Those players like that, they're like, they're phenomenal, but they're like, I just don't feel like doing that today. There's players like that, and
Yeah.
not
You know what?
professional
he
or not.
seems like that a little.
Because when I used to play soccer, I'm like, there's days I'm like, I know if I played hard right now, this would matter, but I'm like, I just don't care right now, and I'm not gonna do all that.
That'd be the worst too.
But that's the thing, because it's like, you have it, but you just don't want to use it. It's like that sometimes.
Right.
Maybe he's one of those.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying because I've never seen him like overly emotional about anything or.
Yeah, it's like he could probably be like, I know I can do it, I just don't want to do it.
Maybe he's just not maybe he's just not happy there. Maybe he needs a new scenery.
Maybe. That could be it too.
Like him in New England would have been perfect. Just saying, instead of Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Even though
That's a cool name.
Even though I'm a Mac Jones fan.
That's a badass name.
What, Mac Jones?
Mac
Mac
Jones.
Jones.
Yes.
Mac Jones is a cool name.
That's a cool
What is
name.
it? MJ10?
That's
Yeah.
a cool ass name right there. I'll be punching a lot of people with that was my name.
You got some swag, bro.
Mac Jones
Yeah, he
is a
got-
badass name, dude.
Yeah, you got the-
Yeah, he's not terrible. I think he was the better of the rookie quarterbacks. But look, Jimmy he's a winner. If I really want to be honest, he's a winner. He wins playoff games, big games. You know, obviously, took any team to the Super Bowl. You know, and I understand that he's only threw like 8 times, 9 times in that Super Bowl. But
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation right there.
what I'm saying is, like, I feel like with Jimmy has to be in a system that Let's-
System. Here we go again.
Hey, the system matters.
System.
The system matters.
the system.
The system.
It does,
I already heard it.
especially for quarterbacks.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, I believe Detroit would be perfect for him. Maybe the Seahawks. Atlanta, no, because they don't have enough weapons. I mean, obviously, Kevin Ridley's gone for the year
Yeah.
with that whole betting.
Was it 1,500 or something like that?
Yeah, dude, I don't understand. Like, tell me if this makes sense, sir. He gets busted for gambling because you can't gamble on NFL games if you were playing in the NFL, right? He makes a $1,500 bet, right? And he's suspended for the year now, which he would have been making $11 million. You're hustling backwards.
That's
Like, why the hell do I need to make that $1,500 bet? You know what I mean?
That's terrible.
Like, dude, you suck. And he lost the bet.
That boy got a double whammy.
That dude sucks.
Bro, imagine doing that though.
That's so stupid. I'd be so
Like,
mad.
you literally just fucked yourself.
Like, dude, like, what do you expect to happen? Oh my god.
That was wild, dude.
Yeah, all right. Well,
How dumb can you be?
let's get touching into the NBA, boys.
The good stuff.
Alex.
Yes.
Kyrie
Should have went to
accepts player option, 36.1 mil.
36 point.
Elaborate. Or rant, or whatever you want to do.
I know you're hurting a little bit. I want to hear it.
36.1 mil, man. Honestly, I mean, he deserves it. He's a star. Kyrie?
What'd you say?
Kyrie's a star.
No, not that part. What did you say before that?
What? 36.1?
No, but doing that,
Doing what?
he deserves that.
You tell me he
How many games has he played?
look, bro.
TED Talk.
Dude, Devin Booker played 101 games this year alone. Kyrie Irving's only played like 80 games in 3 years.
That's bad.
Mind you, I'll give him the injury part. He was hurt at
John
one point.
Wall just signed with the Clippers,
Right.
And
but
he's been
John
making-
Wall
but he-
sucks.
and he's been making $40 million for the past 50 years or 5 years.
Look, there's a difference between John Wall and Kyrie. John Wall sucks now. He's not that guy no more.
Damn.
I understand he was your favorite player coming out of college.
We can't just disrespect with this, man.
I'm disrespecting him. He's not that guy anymore.
Did you not watch that man's highlights?
What, from the 10 games he played? You understand in the last 5 years, he's played 20 games, 30 games, 0 games, 30 games, 0 games, and 40. What do you want me to do? And there's 82 games in a season.
Overall, I think, look, when Kyrie is healthy, he deserves 36. What is it? 36.1. Yeah.
They win more without him.
I mean, you're going to win games with KD, bro. We already know about KD. That's a different story. But
They're 14 and 15 with Kyrie.
So yeah, with Kyrie, bro. I mean, me personally, I really wanted him to be with the Lakers, but to see him with KD still, they got a shot.
At what? At the chip? You think KD and Kyrie got a shot? And whatever left of Ben Simmons?
If
Ben Simmons, I don't even know, bro.
Ben Simmons comes back,
There's a lot of ifs in this question.
yeah, because if this
lot of ifs
motherfucker's back,
there.
if this motherfucker's back is healthy for whatever reason, and mentally he gets right and plays how he should, don't need to score, just get rebounds, start the fast breaks, facilitate, work on defense.
Sell hot dogs.
What the fuck is going on here?
All you gotta do is give it to KD and Kyrie.
What the fuck is
That's all you gotta do.
How the hell? First off, there's only one dude that plays defense and it's Ben Simmons. But we don't even know if he's gonna play.
That's what I'm saying. It's about,
That's the only thing.
If.
KD's not that great of a defender. He's a great help side defender.
That's
Give
the
him
big
that.
thing. It's if he does.
What about the rest of the roster? Sucks.
Hey, man.
You got no bigs to go rebound. Well, besides Claxton, get out of here. You still got to go get through Giannis.
Yeah.
You got to go through Boston.
Embiid.
Embiid, I believe that Sixers team is going to be a lot better because Harden's going to be a little bit more healthier now. And no. They're like the fourth best team in the Eastern Conference right now.
I believe they said that the Nets are actually the favorites. If I'm not mistaken. Now that Kyrie fucking signed, I believe they said like
We've seen this story 3 years in a row. They've been the favorites to win since they've been together. This is blasphemy. Like we're just this is the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting different results. Right? They had a better shot when Kenny Atkinson was their coach, right? But they messed him all the way up, fired him, and got Steve Nash.
Wasn't he the one responsible for Paul Pierce and KG going there?
Steve Atkinson?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't the coach. It was somebody else, I believe.
Because that was bad. That was a bad move.
Yeah, it was a different ownership there, but that team was, oh my God. Bro.
Yeah.
That was a nightmare what they did. They traded off like 8 first-round picks for like the next 8 years. They were like just terrible. I think the NBA even gave them some back because they felt bad. He's like, look, dude, y'all just suck. Here, just have these.
Yeah. It's a little charity.
But look, no. There's no way they're the favorites. I'll put it like this. Milwaukee's going to be the favorite coming out. They're going to be the number one best team in the league. By far none.
Not even the Warriors?
Not even the Warriors. Because I promise you, Giannis and Chris Middleton, both of them healthy, Warriors ain't seen that. Giannis is getting 50 every game. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't.
Curry would give you 50.
Curry can't go with 50. He's never been that guy. I'm more worried about Clay going getting 50 than I will Steph.
That's fine.
No. Clay's 50 and Steph's 50 are totally different. Like I was telling you yesterday, how the impact of shots, it's a whole different thing. And you know that.
Yes and no, because at the end of the day, this motherfucker just done scored 50 on your ass, bro. It don't matter what happened.
Yeah, but like...
Man still have 50.
If you see the way...
50-piece McNugget.
Okay.
That man just gave you no... Oh my God, dude.
With no sauce.
Giannis done that on a closeout. Dropped a 50 and 10 game and, got Chris Paul all the way out of there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not disrespecting the Bucks. But look, like this Kyrie thing, first off, I don't even think he finishes the season with them, let alone re-sign.
So he does go to the Lakers.
I don't even know where he's going to go. I don't think it's going to be the Lakers. I truly don't. They're not the cap room. unless we magically find this trade with Charlotte, which I heard today Indiana turned down a trade for
Mikal Bridges.
no, the Indiana. We wanted Malcolm Brogdon, which I like Malcolm Brogdon, but we were gonna send him. We were gonna send Indiana, Russell Westbrook and THT, and they said no. They don't want to deal with Russell. They don't. My best bet is Lakers probably just need to buy him out.
I got a weird, very weird theory.
Yeah, your conspiracy.
Yeah. I think at one point I would love to see it. It's probably a long shot, but at some point, LaMelo to LA.
It's too bright of a city for him. It's just not
You
gonna
think so?
work. Too many, way too many. It's gonna be too many expectations.
You think so?
First off, he's not matured yet for it. You send him there right now, it's gonna be a nightmare.
No, not right now. I'm talking about in a few couple.
If he could show that he could be a winner in Charlotte, I'm meaning taking that team deep playoff runs. I'm talking about second round, third round exits. A possibility of a finals appearance. Obviously that's going to be up to Jordan to be able to build a team around him, which we all know Jordan's been known to not pay players. But no, I can't. I don't see LaMelo in LA like that.
I don't know. It's just like a weird.
Right now. Like he fits his personality. Fits it. He is that guy. He's a show. He's kind of almost like a. I don't want to compare him to him, but like a young Magic Johnson.
Yeah, flashy,
very flashy, Showtime ish. Give a remnants of that.
Because when I watch him, it looks like he's just having fun.
Yeah, he's just playing ball.
That's dangerous.
But you can't just play ball in LA. It's not like that. You got to win.
Well, if he comes, hopefully he has a team already built around that can fit his play style.
I feel like if that's going to be the case, it's going to have to be when LeBron leaves and AD's still here.
Because I was going to ask that too. Would you be able to see him playing with LeBron?
Ooh, LaMelo?
Yeah.
No. LeBron needs the ball in his hand. And they both need the ball in their hand. It just doesn't work.
Okay.
Back to Kyrie, because Kyrie stresses me out.
I get it. You're only playing literally half a season.
Is he even gonna play? Like he doesn't like the team. And KD, I'm worried about KD.
Well, now that he signed, KD should. I would assume KD stays.
I don't know. Why? It's gonna be another nightmare for this season. They're not going to get past the second round. All right. His legacy's going to get dinged again.
Okay, so what if he leaves? Where would he go?
KD?
Yeah.
Sell hot dogs.
Hot dog sounds good right now.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, the 7-Eleven ones are pretty fire. People.
Minnesota.
Minnesota, huh?
Minnesota. Hear me out.
Do they got good hot dogs out there?
Or back to OKC. One of those two options. Check this out. If you follow,
They got
KD's legacy.
They got the draft picks enough for.
That's what I'm saying. They could send over like 5 draft picks and be like, and like a couple players, and boom. Chet Holmgren, a couple other Dort, 5 draft picks. I think you got it for KD. I think you got it. That's a decent haul. My thing is, if you look at KD's career, the OKC years, young dude just having fun with the best 3 young core stars. Him, Russ, and James Harden. They make a finals appearance, but just get wiped off the floor with
They were
the
just
Miami team.
yeah, they were just too young.
Yeah, they're just too young. He wins MVP. Can't get back to the finals. Ends up leaving. Goes to the Warriors, a set organization. You know, wins some chips, learns how to win, and then goes to Brooklyn to try to implement that. Whose career does that sound like? He knows who it is.
Go
He
ahead.
knows who it is.
Go ahead and say it.
It's that man sitting right next to you right there. Goat James. Bron. What I'm saying is there's a step missing though. Right? Is the going back to the team that traded you. I mean that drafted you. So OKC. I feel like in order for because honestly his KD's legacy in Brooklyn is it's hurting right now. Because he hasn't, he's only won one playoff series since leaving Warriors. He's already got swept. We're not counting the first one because obviously he was hurt the entire year. Like we understand that. He was coming off the ACL.
He still ball when he came back.
And yeah, he was playing as a monster. But it was perfect timing because the Warriors were struggling. You know, Steph got bounced out of the playing game, missed the playoffs entirely. And KD came back and looked like the same monster that he is. So it was working out. But since then, Warriors won a championship. What happened to KD? He got swept out the first round to the team that actually went to the finals. And then the Warriors beat that team. So it makes KD look kind of bad. So I just feel like him going back to OKC or even to the Minnesota, him, Anthony Edwards, they're probably going to trade Cat.
Yeah. That's not enough. There ain't enough room.
Yeah, I make that trade. Send Cat, a couple other young players and some picks to Brooklyn. Put Cat, Kyrie, I like that combo. Cat, Kyrie, and Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
I like the combo. And I love KD and Anthony Edwards. Those two monsters is on the wings.
Yeah, because Anthony Edwards is young.
Oh, yeah.
He's young. He's going to be a star.
So that's what I feel.
He definitely will be a star in the league.
Mm-hmm. And then OKC, him, Shea
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that kid. And Giddey.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Giddey. He's from Arizona. I mean, he's from Australia. And then obviously you're probably going to trade off Chet Holmgren. Mm-hmm. And then, and just go that route. And I feel like OKC would look completely different with that young core around KD. And yeah, I think it'd just be head and shoulders way better.
Yeah.
That's for me. I don't see. I see KD playing out the contract though. He's never been a guy to like ask for a trade. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if that team starts going down, he'll see the one out.
You think KD can bring a championship to OKC? If he goes back to OKC, can he bring a championship there?
The West is tough.
Can he go back to the West and win a championship?
Maybe. He's that talented enough for
Can he go up against Steph Curry? Right? Can he go up against that Warriors team right now?
I gotta see because they're about to lose some players soon. You know, Wiseman might get paid. You know, Gary Payton II, he might get paid. You know, there's gonna be a lot of like teams that be trying to get paid.
Jordan Poole,
he's gonna want to get paid. So it's just gonna be, it's gonna be depending on how that Warriors team looks like. But I'm sure the main core is gonna be there.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's gonna be another year on those bodies. It's gonna be another year on those bodies. And just not trying to figure it out.
What's up, buddy?
I'm sorry. Adrian from Everybody Loves Dose
popped
Just
up.
casually walked in.
Casually walked in.
What's going on, guys? Just here to listen to the podcast. This is a really dope podcast.
Even though I doesn't listen to it.
Yeah, even
He
though
just
he
casually just walks in. Love to see it.
Oh man, but yeah, that's what.
Yeah, Kyrie. Yeah, overall Kyrie. I mean, that's the whole. It's a whole mess.
It is a mess. I mean, I don't even think Kyrie's gonna resign.
So he comes to LA.
He might come to LA because we'll have the room for him. Because the only two players for LA that would be on contract per se would be Anthony Davis and Taylor Horn Tucker.
So who would you give up for? Kyrie.
You wouldn't have to. You'd be a free agent after this year.
Hmm.
If he plays out the whole year, right? However it plays out, you could just walk straight to the Lakers, knock on the door, and be like, hey, I want to play. You wouldn't have to give him none. I wouldn't.
That actually would be crazy.
You're right. Russell Westbrook will be gone off the books. Russ would probably end up going back to OKC. I can see it.
So now, will he play out his contract, or will the Lakers buy him out?
Nah, he'll probably end up buying it. Play it out. Because I don't see. Because you would have to. You have to pay him dollar for dollar. He won't take like 80 cents on the dollar or 90 cents on the dollar. Try to save like a couple bucks for the Lakers. Mm-hmm. It's just it wouldn't be like that. You would have to pay him dollar for dollar for the buyout, and I don't see the Lakers doing that. It's not Genie Buss's style of running it.
Yeah.
And it's not a Laker thing to do. Like, remember, they just got off of Luol Deng's contract.
That was a mess.
And Luol Deng's contract
no way
was
he
like
should be making that much
7
money.
years. And it just got ended like 2 years ago? Mm-hmm. Like when LeBron first got there, then it was just completely off the books. And that's like, they don't buy people out. They just don't.
I mean, kudos to them, though. They get their money's worth, but still.
Yeah.
So, I think if Kyrie were to leave, obviously I would want him to come to Lakers, but where else would he go?
I don't see anywhere else, honestly. Like, what?
Or does he stay in Brooklyn?
I don't see him going anywhere else. Like, what? How do you feel like he fit in Miami?
Get rid of what? Kyle Lowry?
I mean, you wouldn't have to get rid of nobody. I mean, if he's a free agent, he could just sign on. But probably Kyle Lowry would leave because he's done after this. He's not the same player.
No.
Just replace Kyle Lowry with
Him and Jimmy?
yeah. But he's gonna fit that. Is he gonna fit that culture? Because Pat Riley is very, very demanding of his players.
Yeah.
Like, you need to have a certain body fat percentage to even play.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be well conditioned. You need to be all that.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, I can't really see him like with that lifestyle mixed into it. Nah, I don't think he'll excel at Miami.
Do you want to see Kyrie open up a hot dog stand?
I do. I want a hot dog right now.
Would you buy one?
Yeah.
Believe it. All right.
Cool.
I don't know. I mean, that's really all I really got for Kyrie, man. He's a piece of work.
Yeah, but he's a great player though.
He's great. I mean,
He's a star.
Skill talent is above none else, but he takes his own personal pride and aura about himself to heart, and he just thinks he's this godlike figure per se almost, and I just don't believe it.
On the court, he is. With that ball between it, yeah.
But it's not winning basketball. It's like, that's the thing. He doesn't contribute to winning basketball. Like, there's no, like, Kyrie by himself. We've seen how that looks. He's not the guy.
Kyrie is that guy, bro.
No.
Kyrie is that.
Doesn't win.
He just had
4
bad
years
luck.
in Cleveland before LeBron got there, bro. He wasn't doing anything. They got 4 first-round picks. like the first overall number 1 picks.
All right.
And that's what I'm saying. Like they got that, and then obviously the years with LeBron, and then Kyrie wants out. He wants his own team. He wants to go to Boston.
Wait, but Kyrie did ball out though with LeBron.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying he didn't. That was his best years.
Yeah,
But then he goes to Boston.
that was a mess.
Didn't do anything in Boston.
Said he's
He
coming
was
back,
here.
then he leaves.
Right? He was
He
hurt.
said he was coming back.
Right? He got hurt. Boston with those young kids, they end up going to the Eastern Conference Finals against LeBron. Push him to a Game 7. Right? Come back the next year, get gentleman's sweep by the Bucks in round number 2. And then after that, I think he ends up going to Brooklyn after that. Kyrie and KD are both out. They're both hurt. The Nets go far. Playoffs, they go second round. Next year, both come back. They don't get out the first. So I'm like, it's not winning basketball. He doesn't contribute to winning basketball.
I mean, you can't really. If you get hurt, though, you can't do anything about
No, I'm not saying I'm leaving the hurt years out. Like, that's fine. He could, he's him hurt is him hurt.
Yeah.
Players get hurt. But I'm saying the years that he's playing and contributing on the floor, it's not winning.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But hey, look, we're gonna stop with all that. But bro, I got a special little thing for you today, buddy.
Special thing for me.
We're gonna start my NBA all-time top 50. All right, we're gonna go over the rules real quick.
Christ.
Go over the rules real quick. All right, we're gonna
The
start
rules.
from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's rookie year, which I believe is in 73, to now.
So from 1973 till now.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of players I gotta go through. A lot.
Okay.
Goddamn.
We're not talking about the motherfuckers that are in black and white.
Yeah, we're not talking about those. So, obviously, I'm not talking about Bill Russell. Even though he is on, when you talk about the entire NBA as a whole, Bill
Yeah.
Russell is going to be on that list. Will Chamberlain is going to be on that list. Mikan, Jerry West. I mean, you're going to have all these players on that list. And I get it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going back that far.
Yeah.
I just can't. More stressed out as it is doing this list, and I only got to 2 right now. I only got to 15 and 40.
Yeah, let me hear it. I want to see to hear the blasphemy of this shit.
I'm gonna tell you who's not on my list right now. All right, Paul Pierce is not on my list. Reggie Miller is not on my list. Bill Walton's not on my list.
Nah, I'm not putting Bill Walton, no.
And I'm sad to do this though, but Ray Allen's not on my list this one. He's not. I can't.
You mean to tell me you have the 2 of the 3 best 3-point shooters in the history? You have
Not giving
neither
to-
one of them?
I'm not putting you on the top 50 if you only average 17 points. Nah,
Yeah, that's respectable.
just can't.
Yeah.
No, with no MVP votes, with no anything. I just can't do it. I can't give it to you.
All right. I respect that.
All right, boys. All right, Brandon. Give me number 50, boy.
Number 50, he has Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing. All right. A lot of people, he is very, very disrespected. A lot. All right.
Patrick Ewing.
He's very disrespected, but I have to put him on as 50 just because of the fact of his underperformance in the playoffs. Right. But he is an 11-time All-Star. He is a 7-time All-NBA player. He is a Rookie of the Year in 85. He made the All-Rookie team. He was a 3-time All-Defensive player. And he was part of the NBA top 50. Actually, no, he wasn't part of the NBA
75?
top 50, but he is part of the NBA 75 team. Average career, he averaged 21 points a game, 9 rebounds a game, 1 assist, shooting 50% from the floor. And he wasn't a terrible free throw shooter. He was 74%.
Okay.
So, Jesus Christ. Golly, dude. Like, I can't have my own. Just my podcast sucks, right? It's mine, right? Jesus. Yeah, no. God, dude, I can't have nothing my own.
The way he stopped.
I was like, dude.
The way he stopped.
Because I try to talk over it, and it's just keeping up with my level. And I'm just like, yeah, we need headphones at this point. Golly. All right. I'm trying to regain my. Jesus Christ, dude. All right. Do you got an issue with my top with number 50? I'll give you a stat. We need to get through this. Come on, buddy.
Yeah. Nah, Patrick was good. I'm okay with him being at 50. I mean, if he made the 75, then yeah. He definitely belongs in the top 50.
His playoff performances, I mean, weren't all terrible.
Terrible.
Sound like, what does that sound like?
Terrible. You sound like you from Memphis. That's what they say there. They're you.
Well, look, I mean, his best year in the playoffs, was in 92, 93. Can you guys stop, bro? Like, get it together. I'm serious. Like, it's shit. All right. His best year in the playoffs, 92, 93 year. I believe that's the year he made the finals.
Was that against Jordan?
No, it was against Hakeem. Actually, no. His year of the finals is... Yeah, his 92-93 year was the year that Jordan's gone. Obviously, so Jordan retired at that point. He already won his three-peat. He's playing baseball. And you need to stop. Like, for real, dude. Get it together. All right, so Jordan's gone. He's playing baseball. And the league right now is kind of like at a moment where it's up for grabs. So Patrick Ewing ends up dominating the East. 25 points a game in the playoffs. 25 points a game in the playoffs, 10 rebounds a game, 2 assists a game, shooting 51% from the floor. And he is dominating this East.
Yeah.
He runs into Hakeem, who will be far up on my list.
Yeah. Hakeem
Runs
is
into
that dude.
Hakeem in that Rockets team. And that Rocket team is by far none is a solid team all the way around.
Wasn't Kenny Anderson on the team?
Who?
Kenny Anderson?
You mean Kenny Smith?
Kenny Smith,
Yeah, Kenny Smith's on that team. It's Kenny Smith, Sam Cassell. I think Robert Ory's on that team. Maxill. You got a lot of shooting on that team.
Mm-hmm.
They were like Golden State before Golden State really happened, but they centered their team around Hakeem, obviously.
Yeah.
They just had shooting all the way around. But that team, that Hakeem team, it was way too much for the Knicks. They ended up losing in 6. But in that finals run, you had these all-time performances from Patrick Ewing, like Game 3. I believe Game 3. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up real quick. Sorry, don't mind me.
Yeah.
Say something while I'm trying to look this up.
Talk you want to get off your chest?
Me? I mean, I definitely want to see. Okay. I already know LeBron's on this list, so. I dare say.
That's like the giveaways that LeBron's at number 1.
Yeah, I sure hope he's not number one.
When we do the final 2, you can just skip for like 2 hours because it's gonna be 2 hours of just LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, I know damn well LeBron's not number 1 on his list. There's no fucking shot, bro.
It's LeBron.
There's no fucking shot LeBron's on here.
He's gonna talk about it for like 2 hours. It's gonna be a 7-hour podcast.
There's no shot LeBron's number 1.
Dude, it's gonna be like a 6-hour podcast. I promise you. Just talking about LeBron.
Yeah.
He's gonna back up Space Jam 2
No, man.
for like an hour,
I don't even
just to because it's LeBron. I promise you. He's gonna say, "I bet LeBron would drive a Prius."
You know what I mean? You'll talk about every fucking playoff game you ever played.
His elementary game school stats.
I mean, gosh.
That was Alex's stat talk and mine.
Thank you.
All right, so Patrick Ewing. So I got him at 50 just because of the fact that his underperformance in the playoffs, especially against Indiana. Yeah, against Indiana, he falls short. You know, there's he missed a lot of key baskets, things in that nature about it. I didn't want to put him this low.
Really?
I didn't. I wanted to put him a little bit higher just because of the fact that he brought that Knicks. He was, when you think of the Knicks, that's the first name you think of, is Patrick Ewing.
Nick Sweever.
Huh?
Nick Sweever.
Yeah, like he's Mr. Nick, basically. He's that guy. You know, you don't think of Walt Frazier first. You don't think of Bernard King first, which they're both on my list. Actually, I don't think Walt Frazier. I think he's a little too old. But Bernard King, you're to see coming up. But his underperformance year after year in the playoffs is just kind of, I can't put him anything farther than 50. I just can't. Say what you want about it, but that's for my sake.
Word. All right, buddy. 49.
49.
LeBron James.
No,
Oh, yes. Thank God.
absolutely not. LeBron would never be at 49.
Sidney Moncrief.
Moncrief.
I said it right.
Okay.
Sidney Moncrief. All right.
Okay.
When you think of Sidney, when you think of this Milwaukee team, it gets overshadowed because it's right it's right in the middle of the Bulls' first dynasty. So you're talking about the 90, 91, 92, the three-peat. Right? It's mixed in with that. And then the 2 years you have the bad boy Pistons coming in, 88, 89. Right? Actually, no, I'm sorry. This is like the Bird Magic era, like going back and forth. And then you have the bad boy Pistons coming up. And this team's lost in the shuffle. But you're talking about a 5-time All-Star. Talk about a 5-time All-NBA. Talk about 5 All-Defensive Player. And then you're talking about 2 Defensive Players of the Year. So this guy will lock you down defense. Yeah, he will. That's just his accolades for fate. And he's a Hall of Famer. I mean, his numbers don't jump out at you. They don't. But he's a 15 points a game guy, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He is efficient though, 50% from the floor. And he has a lot of battles with these teams.
Wait, you said how much do you average?
17. No, 15. But what am I gonna do with the 2 defensive player of the years though?
I'm about to say, because didn't you just say if you don't even score 17 points, you're not on my list?
Yeah.
Right, but like, what else does Reggie Miller really have though?
Wasn't he a pretty decent defender?
No, he wasn't.
I stand corrected.
No, he was not. I'm not giving you that, buddy.
My bad. Good guess.
Boy.
Buddy boy.
Boy. Oh,
Okay, yeah, no, Sidney Moncrief, yeah.
Sidney Moncrief. I mean, what am I gonna do with the 2 defensive player of the year?
Okay.
All right, that list is small with the 2, and it gets smaller with 3 and 4. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's not much I can do with those. But like him with that Milwaukee team, they end up. Obviously, they're getting ran into. Bird Magic. Obviously, they still gotta face Jordan. You know, young Jordan. The 80. That's where the highlights come in for Jordan. So
Yeah.
they had to deal with that team.
Yeah.
And you still got the bad boy Pistons, and then you still have the Dominique Wilkins. You know, obviously all those players from those teams will be on my list at some point. But Sidney Moncrief is one of those players. It's kind of like who would I really compare him to? He's kind of like he's a Chris Middleton type player, but he kind of carried the team more. Like if that's like his game style is kind of like that.
Okay.
Like,
But he
you know,
carried.
He carried Milwaukee. That was his team. Sidney Moncrief pushed the '86 Boston team, which is regarded as the best team to ever play. Just because of the fact that who was on that team, he pushed that team to 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals. So that team was always a tough out, but they just could never get over the hill just because of the fact that they just got ran. He ran into everybody. And it's no shame losing to Larry Bird. There's no shame losing to Michael or that Bad Boys Pistons team. Right. I'm going to give you a couple game highs real quick. So in 83, in the... Who are they playing against? Sorry. They playing Atlanta? Okay. Yeah, they're playing Atlanta. It drops 43 in the game 4. Right. To put them up 2-2. I mean, to tie them up 2-2. Right. And then he ends up following that back up with a 35, 11, and 13 triple-double for game 5. And then I believe he closes it out with a 26, 8, and 10.
And you said this is against Atlanta?
Atlanta in the first round. Right. So when he needs to get these buckets, he can get them. Right. It's, with his positioning at 49, I feel like it's okay because he's had I know his playoff success isn't what Patrick Ewing's is. Like at least Patrick Ewing could say that he took a team to a finals. But the road for both aren't the same. Because you got to mind you, like when Patrick Ewing went off, Michael Jordan was there.
Yeah.
Right. And I get it. He still had to go against Hakeem. He still had to go against that Indiana team with Reggie Miller, which were great teams. And obviously you still have Sonics there, you have Supersonics there, you have the Boston. Boston's not really that great at that moment, so you're not really worried about him. But you still have Atlanta. But they weren't compared to what Sidney Moncrief had every single day.
Yeah, how you said Bird, Magic.
Yeah.
He
caught both dynasties.
Yeah.
And it kind of was like, well, what am I supposed to do? But that's Sidney Moncrief at 49.
Okay.
I don't know if you had a problem with it. I don't know who you wanted to see at 49.
I mean, I don't know. It's tough. I mean,
you see my stress right now.
Like top 5 is pretty easy to do. Top 10 is kind of pretty easy as well. But 25 a little hard. But yeah, once you get like top 50,
You go 50, you got to look at everybody.
everything. Top 75 is I don't know how they do it, bro. So
They didn't rank the top 75.
yeah, thank God.
And they already had 50 of them already.
Yeah.
Because they just picked the 50 from the 50 All NBA or whatever and just dropped them and just added to it. Yeah, anything
So
to say,
I-
buddy?
I got Drake at top 5.
All right. Well, I mean,
He's a hooper.
he is a hooper, but okay.
Chris Brown's actually a pretty good hooper too.
I heard that. Yeah. Lil
Quavo's
Durk.
actually not bad either.
Lil Durk is really good.
Yeah.
Drake is good. Chris Brown.
Quavo's not terrible.
Quavo, I heard he's got
Got
skills.
He could dunk. He actually.
Yeah, he
he
got
actually
Snoop Dogg
does.
got Snoop Dogg got game.
Snoop, yeah, he still could play.
No. His knees probably crack every 2 seconds. There's no way that dude.
Yeah, but those are my first. Obviously, those are my 50 and 49.
Not bad.
I was thinking about doing 48 too, but I'm kind of stuck on 48 right now.
So what are you doing? Like 2 every episode?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to sneak into every episode. Maybe if I can do 3, just because of the fact
It just depends if he can make up his mind.
Yeah.
You know who he's gonna make.
that honestly
That
I'm
is
so
true.
stressed about this
That
whole
is
damn
true.
list, bro. But it depends on what we're talking about too. Like if it ends up going a little longer, if I got a lot of stuff to say like during the podcast, then it'll just be like 2. But,
Okay.
like if there's not much going on, because I know we're in the dog days of summer. Like we just have baseball. That's what it's called. Like because football season hasn't started yet, basketball's done, and it's just baseball.
We should do like a research of like the top 50 best FedEx drivers to ever do it.
Brandon's number 1.
I'm up there.
Low key, I'm easily top 3 or 5.
I'm up there. I gotta be up there.
He's top 2 and not number 2.
I might be like 12, 11.
I'm easily top. I'm telling you, 3 or 5.
Adrian might be at least like 4.
He's top 5.
Adrian?
Yeah,
Adrian, I can see Adrian being like number 4.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, that.
Very nice.
I put myself at like 12. I think I'm okay. I'm in top 20.
It's because you don't show up on time.
Yeah, that's why. Like,
Yeah.
I'm in top 20, but I just, I do my own thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't have a problem with your list so far.
So far?
No.
My first 2?
Yeah.
You okay with it?
I'm okay with that. I can accept those 2.
All right, then, boy. So, hopefully,
But I cannot wait till we
sorry.
get to 25 and under.
I'm just.
Oh, I'm gonna be like,
waiting for his LeBron rant. when
I'm
it
gonna be
comes to
listening
LeBron.
to this shit when we get to like 25, and I listen to this shit on the way to work. I'm gonna be fucking going
Yeah,
crazy.
you can call in now because I have the.
Oh, I can
Yeah,
now.
on the phone. I
call
can call in and I put your call on the Bluetooth. They can hear you on the pod.
Yeah,
like
I just
clear.
need to-
Clear.
Yeah,
I would just need to get headphones.
yeah.
I
So
hear
you
it.
can like call in and
So I can hear what you're
Trash
saying.
him.
Okay. And that'd be
All right,
dope.
we got a
That'd be-
caller. We got a caller.
Yeah, that'd be dope, bro. Because I usually listen to this shit on the way to work. So
yeah, you can just call in and then on the doing the episode and then we'll put your voice on the podcast.
okay. Yeah, ask me a couple questions on that.
Alex is an actual avid listener to these podcasts, and I appreciate it. I
He hasn't
appreciate the
sponsored
love.
us with anything, but he's there.
Hey man, I don't got that kind of money to sponsor people yet.
Hey, I appreciate the love, though, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. I know.
I
Want to
want.
shout out your Twitch real
Yeah,
quick?
man, do your thing. Like, just shout out what you got going on.
So I do play out.
OnlyFans. All that.
OnlyFans, no.
No more?
I thought you had one for some reason.
Yeah, you do.
Didn't you have an OnlyFans?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you're not Adrian. Oh, that's Adrian.
That's Adrian.
That's that man behind you.
That's That's a golden man right there.
I feel like all short people nowadays have OnlyFans.
He's the kings of the short team.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm the king, but I don't got an OnlyFans yet. Anyways, but nah. Go ahead, follow me on Twitch, man. Twitch.tv/king_stiff. Don't ask why my name is that because it's pretty self-explanatory. Stiffy Kingdom, bro. The Stiffy Kingdom.
Copy his dad.
You know what I mean? Like father, like son.
Try to copy his dad. King do.
Yeah, but no. Nah, bro. I'm Anakin, bro.
Hurry up.
I'm Anakin. You're Obi-Wan.
Hurry up.
Who said hurry up?
But yeah, so
Hurry up.
yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty much all me, bro. But yeah, I listen to all this
Wanna
shit.
Shout out your IG and anything like that.
My IG is ADX10 _. So go ahead, follow me on that as well. But yeah, I pretty much listen to this shit every day. Once y'all drop it, bro, I listen to it on the way
Just
to
send
work.
me your how to put your Twitch and stuff, and I'll put it into the video too. So
Bet.
yeah.
Bet. Appreciate that.
We can have it. We can shout you out, man. But go follow my homie on his Twitch. I made it the other day so I could follow him.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely. I watched him play. He was getting his ass dogged.
Yeah, I was playing.
Yeah, he does.
I was playing
He was
ranked.
dogging.
It's only the reason why I was getting my ass whooped is because I didn't have Adrian. So yeah,
You don't want to play with Adrian. I heard you don't want to play with Adrian on
I
when
do
you
play. I
when
do
you,
play. Adrian.
go
I
on
do
live,
play.
go
I do
live.
play with Adrian.
What do you say, Adrian? Every
I
time
do
he
play-
goes
I
on
do
live,
play
he
with
turns it
Adrian.
off.
Every time I say I'm gonna get off, he's like, "All right, I'm getting on live."
When Adrian's off next week, we'll play online. We'll play on stream.
But you won't go live.
All right, and watch us get a dub.
But we might, for the actual views podcast, we might end up doing the live Instagram live.
We should do that.
Yeah,
Instagram live while we do this, John.
yeah. So Instagram live as we're doing it. That way, Brandon could or myself or Brandon could read the questions off if you have questions within the actual podcast,
That'd be pretty dope.
and that way we can get some more questions in and get some more like fan involvement and things like that. So,
That'd be pretty cool.
And then you had mentioned we're gonna get shirts.
oh yes, I got a
And get shirts.
we got views shirts.
Let's go.
I gotta obviously like me being working for my delivery company. Baby.
The Goat Delivery Company.
There you go.
Something like that. Obviously I was talking to the lady that owns it. I was doing their pickup. And she gave me the catalog of what they do and what they look like and stuff. And she said that she'll give me a pretty good deal. So we'll see if I snag some shirts.
Hopefully for this podcast, I actually get a shirt.
You'll
I've been
get a
doing deals
shirt.
for like 75
I
episodes.
haven't got
I
a
still
shirt
don't
yet.
have a shirt.
I haven't got a shirt.
And I'm here all the time.
You're gonna get a shirt, bro. Don't worry. You'll get a shirt from the views. You will get a first shirt from the views.
Yes.
And I'm still gonna send
Mama, I
Robert
made
one
it.
too. All right.
I'm getting
I've been
free
doing
shit
this
now,
for, like,
moms.
I've
I'm
been
a
doing this for like
celebrity.
30 years and I still don't have a shirt for Dilfs. I'll throw that out there. So you guys want to blow up the Dilfs page? And then
Get
tell them
Brandon
get Brandon
Little
a shirt?
plug-in.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe page for
Nice
Brandon's
plug-in.
shirt.
$7 for a shirt.
Hey, bro.
But honestly,
Times is rough out here, right?
but to everybody watching, I appreciate you guys showing the love, showing the support still, and helping us out.
And actually, I was going to tell you, we should try to do it when we do with Dilfs. We want to change the beat.
Yes, absolutely.
Have the fans choose the next one.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, I mean, it's time for a new beat because we're what 16 in.
16 in.
We're 16 in. I'm still with the same
16.
beat.
Probably by like the 20th, we could probably have the fans choose a new beat.
Right, we could post them up now, have them choose up to then or whatever. Yeah, we have you guys choose our next beat because of the fact that I don't want to let go of this beat because it's so I love it and I. Yeah, but
Yeah, to top that one's going to be really hard for me to do.
yeah, dude,
I got to try something.
you gotta do those Madden bills, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to try something crazy.
Yeah. I
But,
need some shit.
Yeah.
Alex, though, appreciate you
Yep. Yeah.
showing me love, jumping on the podcast.
No worries.
We got a couple other special guests coming up within the weeks. I got
Yes.
Joe coming on.
Yeah.
I got that BC Joe, and then I got my other homie Joe Hemp.
Yeah, we were actually talking about it earlier. We're
Professional.
gonna try to get on.
Yeah, he's gonna come back on, and he's gonna help out the podcast too. But for myself, from Brandon,
You guys already know.
appreciate you guys, love you guys. Alex, thank you again, man.
Thank you.
And,
Appreciate it.
I'll see everybody next week. You guys
Swag.
stay safe.